Hello, ladies and gents. I am your man for today for Leicester City Day. It is September 29th, 2018. I'm your man for the day, Clyde Williamson, here for an EPL matchup, Premier League matchup between Newcastle United at home and Leicester City, visiting Leicester City, top of the table at the moment. Starting to get a little bit of deja vu. First off, fuck Martin Tyler, fuck Alan Smith. I'm the man to listen to today. But they have had feelings of deja vu for the fans here, and honestly, maybe a little bit of subconscious thinking by the rest of this league. But to the likes of 2015-2016 season for Leicester City, as they were able to come against the great odds against them and win the EPL. They're currently top of the table at 16 points through 6 games. They've only dropped 2 points. They've been remarkable on the offensive side. Their attack has been fluid. It's been beautifully set up. The passing between defensive mids and the recent signee, Josh Smith, centre attacking mid. The United States 20-year-old American that he is, right next to Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy is right now top of the league for scoring, setting himself up. He had 24 in the magical season for this Leicester City squad, but we're going to see real quick breakdown of the running. I believe what is a 4-4-1-1 for this team, as sorry, 4-2-3-1 for this squad. Smith sent attacking mid, Jamie Vardy up front, Gazelle Sarr left and right mid. We have Ndidi and Abora at defensive mid. I believe we have Chilwell, Harry Maguire, Evans, and I believe we're going to have to see, sorry about that, who our right back is today, but we're about to kick off here. Newcastle United is off, but this Leicester City team is playing quite well at the moment. Been playing pretty strong. The passing between midfielders and their attackers has been quite solid so far, as Sarr and company is really setting things up. And Vardy! Oh my! We've seen a beautiful start of the season so far by this team. It's been quite strong by this Leicester City side, as we've seen, in the first couple of minutes by this team. These boys have been passing the ball beautifully, and it's like the old saying goes, don't wait, dictate, and this team is playing strong by that philosophy, as they've been able to get the first goal in every match I believe they've played so far, and even in a game that's a tie. Oh, terrible shot by Ndidi. Not a good shot whatsoever, but Jamie Vardy appears to be injured in the play. We're going to have to see what the injury is. It looks to be shoulder. Must have landed quite awkwardly on his shoulder. We'll have to see how that progresses throughout the match here, as Newcastle at home against Leicester City. We should anticipate a nice win for Leicester City against this Newcastle squad. But beautiful touch by Schmeichel. Didn't seem to be that scary of a chance for Newcastle against this Leicester City defence. But that ball, beautiful clearance, and Jamie Vardy, there he is. No, not a good pass. We thought the man was right there, but oh, Evans, that's going to easily be a foul. Is he going to get a yellow? That appears to be an early yellow for the Newcastle midfielder. Yes, it is. I apologise, it's one of the centre backs for Newcastle. It might be, it's one of the backs for Newcastle. It hasn't been the brightest of times in the past couple of seasons for this Newcastle club. Oh, Jamie Vardy with the ball out, gives it to Piera. But really, we haven't seen best of seasons by this Newcastle team, as they haven't really been able to create and muster up much of an attack, and it's led to the downside. We've seen that a lot of the cases. Teams that can't score don't end up doing well in this EPL. You got to be able to keep up with the likes of an Arsenal, the likes of a Man City, with a Sane, with a Gabriel Jesus at the front, with the De Bruyne. You're going to be able to you got to keep up with these teams. I mean, we saw even, I mean, Leicester's been able to score at will. It's just been crazy by these boys. I mean, you just got to have a beautiful attack in order to do anything in the EPL and compete. And we're seeing that so far. I mean, you saw what happened in the one game when Leicester wasn't able to pull off a victory, was against Wolves so far, and Wolves was able to put up 2 goals, and that was just in a draw. I mean, usually teams are going to be able to beat you, but not a good pass right there to Saw, and it's going to be Newcastle throw in. But Newcastle, I believe, finds themselves in the middle of the table, not playing all too well so far, and this Leicester City team has only given up 4 goals so far, and I believe they easily have the highest goal differential in all of the EPL. Nice setup by the Leicester City man. Smith on the outside. Smith shoves it off to Giselle. Ball in. No! Thought Jamie Vardy was going to get a touch there, but unfortunately not. But Jamie Vardy, here comes Smith. Smith, oh, bad touch by Smith. We thought he was able to even get a touch on that tackle, but nothing was having of it. It's going to be Newcastle's goalkeeper to sweep up that setup. And here comes, no, not a good pass by Smith right there whatsoever. It's going to remain about 25 minutes in here, approaching the 25th minute. Still tied 0-0 here as Newcastle at home against Leicester City in what has been not so much of an interesting game. Not many chances given so far by either side, especially the Leicester side, as Leicester has been a little quiet compared to the usual attack by this team. The loudest play, I think, so far has been the one that happened the earliest. And then here comes Leicester on their way to counter. And there you go, setting up the ball up the middle. Get it moving, boys. Nice move by Smith. No, not able to close his man out. Nicely done by the Newcastle midfielder. And here we go. Ladies. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Ball on the outside. It's Eggstein. Ball in, ball in. It's a good ball so far, but I spoke too soon. No, my, it's 1-0 Newcastle. We saw how this was the first time that this team has fallen behind this on this young 2018-2019 EPL season. Beautiful first touch right there by Shelby, that dirty fuck. And it's going to be 1-0 Newcastle. Seeing the man who used to be on Swansea putting it up for this team. And here comes, oh, I thought we were going to get a good chance right there with the Jamie Vardy pass. We saw with these shorter players at the attack for Leicester City, these balls are just being driven in as they've been able to perfect the playmaking abilities of this team. And saw a little bit out of position. Nice pass to Kinney. And it's going to be Chilwell playing defence here for Leicester City. Schmeichel with the sweep. And it's going to be a turnover of play. And here we go. Not a good pass. I thought he was passing it to Ndidi. But indeed it was not to Ndidi. Nice play. Schmeichel's going to switch it up, I believe. And yes, there we go. We got Saw on the outside. Oh God, it's not been the best of passing by Leicester City side. But we have seen pretty good defence by Harry Maguire so far. We've seen good passing by this Newcastle offence. And good heading clearance by the Newcastle man. Nice interception by Smith. And it hasn't been the best of touches. Ndidi is in. Smith, good touch. Gonna give it to his man on the outside. Gazelle. And here we go. Tries to kick it outside. Send it back in. See if you can set up some possession. Oh, great touch by the Newcastle midfielder. As it's almost 45 minutes approaching here at Newcastle. We're going to have to see a little bit of better defensive and possession play by this Leicester City team. But speaking of Jamie Vardy, good dribbling, great ball movement, great ball control by the man. Oh, what was that by Abora? What was that, son? Not a good move whatsoever, but that should be an easy heading interception by Maguire. And then Smith on the outside. And Smith. Oh, we thought he was going to set. We saw Vardy make his move in towards the opposite side of the post. And here comes Smith. We thought he's going to be able. But Shara, second in scoring so far with 6 goals. But Shelvey's the one who's in attack mid, I believe, for Newcastle. But we're going to go into halftime with Leicester City experiencing their first halftime down here at the EPL this season. It's been more possession by Newcastle, more tackles. Hasn't been much resistance by this team. Injuries, we've seen only 1 corner for each team, but mainly most possession by Newcastle with 53 to 47, and both have shots, only 1 on goal. The only shot on goal today appears to be the 1 goal we have today. And then here we go with a... Oh, no. That just seems to be too ambitious of an effort by Vardy. But I guess if his confidence is up there... I mean, just hoping to see some sort of better chances by this Leicester City team. Especially with showers on the forecast. Oh, here comes Smith. Smith, beautiful touch in. Vardy's there. Should be a nice touch. And oh my goodness, look at it's a sour face for the young man. No, well, 31 years old, young compared to us here in the commentating box. But oh, it's a little bit of a bad goal kick. Oh, beautiful ball by Vardy. Oh, we thought it was going to be set up. No, it was not Vardy, it was Abora. And that wasn't a boring pass by Abora. But this Leicester City side, Shelvey trying to make his best. But John Joe Shelvey not able to do too much. And then here comes Smith right in the middle. A nice little move right there to change pace. And then Saar on the outside. He's been so excellent on the cross. But hopefully... good read of the play. Smith trying to do something with the ball, but no, it's going to set something up for Chilwell. Oh, why is he moving back? Abora not doing all too well here today. Is this Leicester City side? Not many chances created after we've seen an absolute explosion. They've scored 8 goals in the past 2 games for Leicester City. But unfortunately for this side, it doesn't seem that the magic has continued all today. It looks like it got left at the bus station before they made their travels. And Leicester City making a couple bit of moves. And here goes Jamie Vardy. Ball into Smith. And Smith to Vardy. Vardy to goal. Beautifully done. Beautiful set-up pass. And Leicester City has just tied it at 1-1. No longer stuck at 0. As a beautiful assist by Smith. Just small little dribbles. Small little well-timed passes. And a beautiful finesse touch by Jamie Vardy. Right in the close post. And it's beautifully done. As an inner post finish by Jamie Vardy, make that 10 goals on the year, 7 assists now by Smith. I mean, he had that beautiful game of 3 assists against Huddersfield, and then there we go, Iheanacho, and then Smith into Iheanacho, and then Iheanacho. We thought he was going to be able to make a move. He almost made a nice cross set up there for his man, and then here we go. We got Leicester City trying to possess it up top, but not the best of possessive play by the midfielder up top by this Leicester City side. Whoa, what was that? That was a complete crap play. I thought we were going to get Leicester City using some momentum so far against Newcastle here on the road. Evans had the interception, but not quite possessing it. We thought he was going to be able to... Oh no, this has just not been good passing so far. We've seen that that's been their strength against teams this season, against opponents. And then, oh, beautiful ball in to Smith. Beautiful first touch. And gives it up. Ball needs to be passed better. Harry Maguire. Not the best of touches by the Leicester City defender. Oh, that should be advantage given to Newcastle. Yep. Smith playing good aggressive defense, but he's going to be taken off for today. It appears to be Silva in for Smith. And then here we go. Eggstein guarding Ndidi, but it hasn't been the best. Oh, he's in. I believe he's in. Oh, beautiful ball in. Oh, we thought he was going to set up the cross. Iheanacho to his man. But here we go. Oh! A heading chance by a Bora. But just like the name, sent back. It's going to remain 1-1. Here we go. Send it to Sarr. He's been so impressive on the edge. That's got to be a... No. He got the ball. It's just going to be a throw-in for this Leicester City side. But not handled well by the receiving man on the throw-in. And this team is going to have to deal with just a little bit more possession by this Newcastle side. Oh, beautiful ball to Iheanacho. Good touch by the Newcastle defender. And it's going to remain 1-1 here. And then Evans. And then there we go, James Maddison. Greatly done. There we go, beautiful move. Maddison sends it right to the goalkeeper. That's not going to challenge the man whatsoever. I mean, you expect the team with the highest amount of goals scored to be able to fend for themselves quite well, but the chances have just not been that good. Oh, beautiful ball in, and it's a goal! Oh my! And just like that, Leicester City has taken control of this game. We saw the possession has changed. It went from 53% Newcastle, but look at how fast that was. A beautiful touch by Ndidi. Beautiful volley by Maddison. And oh my, put the mad in Maddison. Beautiful volley goal. It is 2-1 Leicester City. Possession has moved in Leicester City side. We're going to have to see if it's going to... if this Leicester City play is going to replicate the weather of today. And oh my, just been terrible passing by, well, honestly, both sides. But this Leicester City side has set up beautiful passing to set up their men. And there we go, Sarr on the outside. There we go, the beautiful pace of Sarr. Oh, no. We saw Sarr give up possession. And there we go, it's going to be Newcastle ball. Iheanacho using his fresh legs to try to play some good defence. But this Newcastle side is going to have to be quite advantageous in order to try to tie this game, because they have just not passed the ball quite well. But Jonjo Shelvey on the outside. He's had one goal. Can he try to set up another? Oh, beautifully done on the touch. Oh, and it's going to be a little bit of aggressive play. The man with beautiful hair coming in. Maybe the hair can cut into this lead, ladies and gents. And it's going to be Newcastle trying their best as the 88th minute is about to approach here at Newcastle United. Oh, St. James Park is trying their best to set this up, but it was not handled well by Fernandez. And there we go. And then set it up. Sarr on the... Oh, no. James, it's going to be Maddison. Beautiful ball in. Beautiful touch to do that. Oh, it's going to be another corner. Extra time is approaching here at St. James Park. And Sarr's in, trying to get another assist to his total. Where's that Leicester City man? Come on, man. You got to be able to play better possession play. You got to be more aggressive on that ball. And we hope it's not like a United States versus Portugal situation in the World Cup as they were gave up possession against Portugal. Oh, beautiful ball in. Are they going to strike more? No, it's not. And there we go. It should end the game here. Yep, there we go. St. James Park has experienced a loss, a comeback loss against Leicester City. The number one team at the top of the table is going to remain at the top of the table. The fight is not out of this sport, out of this side. As Smith came out, not part of the nice comeback. Neither was Jamie Vardy, honestly, after he was taken out. No, the game-winning goal, I believe, was by Mr. Maddison. Yes, it was. Vardy had a piece of the comeback, but not the win. Shelvey started us off. John Joe Shelvey's goal in the 31st minute. We thought that maybe was going to be the flip of some bad fortune for Leicester City, but beautiful ball movement. There we go at the beginning of the game right there. Thought it was a good pass. It wasn't a good touch by Jamie Vardy. Should have been put right into the back of the net right there on the far side. Just a gaping goal open up. But that beautiful pass, if we can see it one more time, by Ndidi, it was beautifully set up. I mean, it was magnificent, the setup. If we can look at the highlights right here, match highlights, as James Maddison, there we go. Look at that touch. What a beautiful touch. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Beautifully set up. But again, folks, I'm your man Clyde Williamson here to see another beautiful win, fortunately, for our Leicester City side as they remain at the top of the table now with 19 points through 7 games. Only 2 points dropped. It's beautiful. Beautiful, near perfect against the rest of the EPL. Maybe we're going to see a score quite like the Arsenal of the 90s with like a Thierry Henry, or maybe what we saw the previous season with a Manchester City, not United, as they able to have a historic run themselves. Maybe Leicester City can bounce their way into Europa League play, Champions League play, possibly win the EPL again. But again, I'm your man Clyde Williamson here today, and thank you very much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. The pleasure's all mine to do this for y'all, and please be grateful.